Hey everybody, my name is Lienwrath and welcome back to Slime Rancher. It's been a while since I played last. This is actually the 0.3.7 version. They've added, I don't know, probably like 2 or 3 new slimes since I played last. But anyway, I kind of wanted a chill game to play. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Oh, what the hell is that? It's like a thieving kitty raccoon? Whatever. We'll go with that. I want to see what that is. Let's go ahead and do adventure. 3.7. Only numbers and letters. Alright. 0, 3, 7. And then the bandit kitty. Only, damn it! All right, we'll just do 037 then. Oh, cool! Loading screens. They've improved the game quite a bit since I played last. It's been a solid like probably 5 or 6 months. All right, here we go. Oh! I wonder if I can turn off these tutorials, because I've played through this game like probably 4 or 5 times at this point. Hey, have some food, make me some plorts. What the hell is this? Oh, this is the upgrade station. Okay. Grab me some Plortimus Maximus. Alright, there we go. So part of the reason I wanted to play a chill game like Slime Rancher, where I can pretty much, there's not a whole lot of thinking involved, it's just kind of talk and go. Main reason I wanted to play Slime Rancher is because it's been a long time since I've really put out reliable updates in videos, and I'm trying to turn that around. Basically just had a few months of hard times where I'm trying to figure out what I want to do, big picture in life altogether, and part of that was being like really down on myself and just not feeling like doing anything, and that's stupid. I mean, it's hard to avoid if it's possible to avoid it at all. I mean, I think everyone gets, you know, kind of down every once in a while, but basically I just didn't feel like doing anything. It didn't feel like there was a point to anything, and that's stupid because I really enjoy doing YouTube videos, and video games are something I'm going to play either way, and I have a tendency to talk to myself either way. It might make me a little bit crazy, but I mean, I've always been like one to like talk to myself in the mirror and shit. So it's like literally the only difference between me playing a video game normally and you know, doing YouTube videos is turning on recording software and then, you know, editing it later to cut out, you know, parts that aren't relevant or skip ahead. I try not to do a whole lot of editing just because I'm not particularly great at it. Like, I can't really add special effects or anything like that. I'm not like trained in editing. I can do enough to, you know, cut parts out, do transitions, that sort of stuff. So I'm not anywhere on the level of a professional editor who can, you know, do cutaways and like cool effects, that sort of thing, which is fine. I don't really want to be. I kind of like the idea of unedited, uncut, mostly uncut playthroughs. Oh shit, I don't want to put that guy in there. Damn. What am I thinking? It's gonna cause problems. There we go. Unload some plorts real quick. But anyway, mostly I wanted to apologize for not being, you know, for not uploading and kind of just going silent with no updates, anything for such a long period of time. But hopefully I'll be back now. I don't know if I'm going... Basically where I run into a lot of trouble is I'll get discouraged after a while, and it's not because like videos don't do well, and it's not because, you know, any of the things that you would normally expect a YouTuber to get discouraged by. It's that, like for Valhalla, for example, that's the series that I really enjoy. I think when I left off it was like 7 or 8 episodes in, but kind of what sent me on the path to not, you know, keeping up with my YouTube anymore is that for the most part I'll sit down and I'll record like anywhere from like 4 to 6 hours of footage, and then I'll kind of taper it out over a few, you know, probably a week or two. I don't usually upload a video every day or anything along those lines, but I do try to backlog a little bit. But anyway, what happened with Valhalla and what kind of turned me off to YouTubing for a little bit is I have a really bad habit of not checking my OBS settings. OBS is the software I use to record video game footage. But I have a really bad habit of not checking my settings before I go to record. I don't typically do sound checks and the like, which is really bad practice on my part. You should do it. You know, if you're interested in doing YouTubing, definitely stay on top of your settings, and you know, spend like 30 seconds doing a sound check before each recording session, because it's going to save you a lot of frustration in the long run. But what happened is, I think OBS put out an update, and how I have it set up right now is I have separate audio tracks, so I can independently alter the sound of like my microphone, my voiceover, the game audio, that sort of stuff. When OBS pushed out their update while I was recording Valhalla, it reset all of my audio settings, so everything was on the same track, and basically my game volume wasn't adjusted in such a way that really lent itself to being able to still put up that footage, because I would have really loud game volume, you could barely hear me, and there wasn't really a good way to fix that because it was all one track. I couldn't really... what's going on here? Let's get rid of that. Oh shit. I wanted to grab that rock slime. Whatever. Anyway, I wasn't really in a position where I could like isolate my voice or the game volume or anything like that. There wasn't really a good way to fix it. So really my only option at the time was to just re-record the videos, which normally I wouldn't have a problem with, but this was on the end of like 4 or 5 hours of recording. So there's basically like 8 episodes that I couldn't use and that I had to redo. And I mean, I love Valhalla, it's a great game, and I'm excited to go back to it. I'm definitely going to finish that series. I mean, after that happened, I was just kind of in a state like, man, this sucks. This is a lot to keep up with. And I don't know. I think that plus a good handful of other things that were going on in my life at the time kind of just lent itself to me not really wanting to pursue YouTubing at the time, which isn't like, it's what I want to do. It's not, I don't have any like, I'm not expecting to become a gigantic YouTuber or anything like that. Really, I do this more of a hobby for myself. It's what I enjoy doing, and it helps build skills that, you know, I can use elsewhere in life, like being able to hold a conversation by myself and that sort of thing. So I mean, I do this for fun. I don't really get like down that my videos don't have a certain amount of viewers, or I don't have a certain amount of subscribers, or, you know, one series doesn't do as well as others. I don't let that sort of stuff get to me. It's just like when I put a ton of time into something and nothing comes of it. That... Oh. Those look angrier than they used to. Holy shit. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to try to sneak past these angry motherfuckers. Don't beat me up, please, thank you. That wasn't so bad. Anyway, so it was more of just like, I don't know, that particular event kind of just lent itself to other problems I was having, and it kind of put me off to YouTubing for a little bit. And I shouldn't let it get to me like that, and I'm upset that it did. Usually I'm pretty good about bouncing back after things happen. I try not to let myself like get too discouraged, because that's basically what life is. It's gonna have a whole bunch of ups, a whole bunch of downs. You just gotta balance it out to where there are more ups than downs, or that the ups are more prevalent than the downs. But anyway, that's kind of my update. I know that was like 10 minutes of me rambling about essentially nothing, but I just kind of wanted to cover like where I've been and why I disappeared without saying anything. And it's not an excuse, but there you go. I forgot that we gotta go feed the one big pink slime. But anyway, long story short, I'm gonna get back on it. Holy shit. I'm gonna get back on it, and I appreciate everyone that's stuck with me this far. And new viewers, I appreciate you guys too. I hope you enjoy what you see, and I'm always open to suggestions and whatnot. Can I actually get up here? I think I can. There's nothing up here, but that's still kind of cool. But yeah, you guys are awesome, and I appreciate you. I'm trying to remember where that big pink slime is. It's over here, right? I don't think I have nearly enough food to feed it, though. Holy shit, does it have red eyes now, too? Oh no, that's its mouth, okay. I was like, they made this thing terrifying, but I was looking at the wrong part. I'll have to like look back on some of my older Slime Rancher videos later, because the progress they've made on this game is incredible. Like, the graphics are quite a bit better, the soundtrack is better. I mean, I always like the soundtrack, but they've kind of refined it where it's not terribly different, it's just improved. Fuck. And like the aggressive slimes that you run into, the ones that pop out of the ground and try to chomp your head off, those used to just, they looked pretty much like normal slimes, just with like angry eyes, but now they, I don't know, it's a bunch of subtle changes that are definitely noticeable, but they've done a really great job with the game so far. I need some food though. I suppose I probably need to do something with these rock slimes. I don't really want to cohabitate these rock slimes with those pink slimes though, so I'll just have to hold on to them for now. Range exchange offline. Did I just catch this at a bad time, or do you have to like unlock that now? I know, like, in past versions, the the range exchange wasn't that great. Like, generally, the materials you had to gather weren't, like, the materials you had to gather were worth more than what you got out of it, as far as, like, time investment-wise went. So I'm hoping they tune that up a little bit to where you either get, like, more rarer rewards instead of, like, a bunch of roostros and hen-hens and shit, which is what it used to be. You throw in like 20 rock plorts and like 10 pink plorts and some sort of food, and then you'd get like a handful of roostros, which can be good if you're trying to get a pin going, a hen coop. But I mean, if that's what you're looking to do, you're better off just running around and getting roostros. They're not super rare anymore, I don't think. God, those are terrifying. Damn. I thought there was food out this way. Maybe they ate it, these assholes. Come here. Feral slime. So cool, they have a name now. Aw, you're just fine, buddy. So are you. See, that's what I love about this game. All the slimes look super happy. It's just a chill, relaxing game. Makes you feel good to play. I mean, look at this little guy. Look at him just hopping around, and then he does like the butt wiggle that like real cats do. This is a super satisfying game. Hats off to Monomi Park and the developers, because this game is amazing. Let's see. Pick up some plorts. Man, where's all the food? There's more and more slimes, but I need some carrots, I need some hen-hens, need some pogo fruits. Need to feed this guy and get a slime key. So, I didn't bother looking through all of the patch notes since I played last. Last time I played, I got to the area where the rad slimes are. So I know there's at least one new area since I really dedicated time to Slime Rancher. But I think they might have added one other too. No, they're not ready yet. But I'm ready. I'm ready for them to be ready. So it'll be fun to kind of see what all they've added since I last played. Oh, they're gonna do something over here too, huh? Cool. That is like probably one of the best parts about early access games, is if you really enjoy them and you really like check up on them regularly, it's really cool to see how they progress. And how they, like, how the game gets built, and just all the tiny improvements. Let's see. How much does it cost to unlock this? Because this area, the overgrowth, usually has a ton of food. I'm not quite there yet, but I'll probably save up and just unlock that right away, because I'm gonna have at least 2 of those Gordos to feed, if not more. I know there are a good chunk of Gordos in the game, and not all of them give you keys. Some of them give you like other rewards. So a ton of food is probably gonna be good to have. carrots or anything, man. I need some noms. So I know I said it earlier, but man, I really dig this soundtrack. Kind of, in a way, reminds me of some of like, earlier Zelda games and like just earlier Nintendo games in general. Like, obviously modernized. It's not like chiptuned, but just kind of the atmosphere the music builds kind of reminds me of those sorts of games. So it's like a big nostalgia thing for me, even though I clearly didn't grow up with Slime Rancher, but just the type of music, the type of soundtrack makes me think of those kinds of games. I'm hoping this will be enough. I don't remember how much you generally have to feed this guy, but I think this should be close to enough. I think it was somewhere in the range of like you have to feed him like 40 or 60 food items. Maybe a little more, maybe a little less. Oh no, look at all these plorts. And look at these guys. Oh, holy shit, why are there so many of them though? Get out of here. I don't have the water upgrade for my gun yet, so this is pretty much the only option I have for getting rid of these. Launching them out into the ocean. The slime sea. Stop eating kitty cats! Damn it! I think that... Aw, you're safe now, little guy. I think that does it. I think that was the last of them. Okay, cool. Cool. Damn it. I really don't want to fuck the ecosystem over here. Here, I'm gonna launch these rock slimes over that way. I'm also gonna pick up the supports. Oh no, carrots! Damn, okay. Carrots are more important than the ports. Alright, so let's find Pink Gordo again and fill him up. There he is. Or she, I don't know. I don't know what slimes are, I don't even know if they have genders. No? Not yet? Still hungry? Alright. Oh, are these carrots? No, they're not carrots. Okay. I feel bad for neglecting my slimes back home, but it's kind of a big part of the progression is getting over to the valley area. I need this. I don't need this. You can keep him. You can keep these too. Oh, he looks upset. Poor guy. Probably not too happy that I'm stealing all of their food to feed to the big pink guy. Might have to run by and drop off some of these plorts real quick. Another thing I want to do, and I'll probably do it alongside this series, is I want to do the rush mode again, where you try to get as many plorts as you can in 5 days. Or I don't know if they've updated it to be something different, but I want to do that again because that's a really fun game mode. Kind of min-maxing your Slime Rancher experience. Alright, and actually, I think I'm going to cut it off right about here. So that's going to be it for this episode of Slime Rancher. Again, this is version 0.3.7. This should be the version with crystal slimes in it, but we haven't quite gotten that far yet. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope you had a wonderful time. I'm sorry that the first half of the video is just me going on about channel updates and whatnot. If you're here just for Slime Rancher, I hope you made it past that, and I hope you still had a great time. If you're longtime viewers of the channel, thanks for listening to me kind of go off. Either way, no matter what party you belong to, I appreciate you guys, and thank you for tuning in. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.